Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Bienvenidos a mi canal. Today we're gonna be doing a New Year's Eve night look. So it turned out freaking gorgeous, you guys. It's a bronzy glittery look and it's gonna look stunning with any dress you guys have on. If it's like a green one, a pink, red, any dress is gonna look good. So let's go ahead and start. But before we start, don't forget to like this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe down to my channel. Hit that bell ring button so you guys can get notified every time I post a video for you guys. All right, let's get started. So this is what inspired me for today's look, which is a Dazzle liquid from MAC. And it inspired me to do like a bronzy look. Let me show you guys this glitter. It's like super freaking pretty, you guys. And it really inspired me. Like, look at this shimmer. Like, it is so freaking pretty. They have different colors, but this what really caught my attention. I'm like, I can definitely do like a bronzy smoky with this, with the eyeliner. Ooh, that'd be so cute. So I already did my eyebrows, you guys, and also I did prep my skin. I just haven't done my primer, so I can do that with you guys once I'm done with my eyes. But of course, all the details will be in the description down below for you guys, like always. And also, if you guys see a band-aid, I cut my finger today at work. It freaking hurted so bad, you guys, and it's like a freaking long cut. So yeah, I told Sylvester I'm not washing dishes today, so he's washing dishes. But I am actually going to start by prepping my eyes using my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It's crazy how this is like the last video of the year because it's like New Year's Eve look, which is insane to me. Like, where did time go? I feel like this year I really recorded a little bit more than I did the past year before. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. I'm gonna continue recording more this year. That's another focus of mine, to like keep doing it. YouTube is not easy, you guys, because you have to be constant with it, and sometimes it's hard when you have like a regular job. On 2024, that's like definitely one of my goals, to keep recording as much as I can for you guys for YouTube, because I love to do content. I enjoy talking to you guys and like doing makeup. So for today's eyes, it's honestly gonna be super easy, you guys. We're really just gonna be using a bronzer, and we're gonna be using like a dark eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go in with this BFF face palette. This one is the BH, is it BH? Yeah, this one is from BH Cosmetics. I'm gonna be using this bronzer. That one is called Latina, and we're gonna be using that for the crease, you guys. Because the glitter is gonna be a lot on our eyes already, I really wanna keep it simple on the crease. I definitely want the glitter to be like what stands out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just tap this bronzer in here on the outer part of my eye, bringing it out and also bringing it in here in my crease. And we want to start building this bronzer because, as you guys can see, it's not a super like very strong bronzer color. It's light. Whatever bronzer you guys use that to put it in your crease. I do gotta say, for this year, the most exciting thing I did was go to Japan. If you guys have not seen my vlogs, I did like about 4 parts because it was so long. I recorded so much and I had to take a lot of it out because it was just way too long, that I'm like, okay, I don't think nobody wants to sit here for 30-40 minutes watching a vlog. I mean, unless you live vlogs, I guess you would enjoy it, because a lot of people at work were like, no, you should have made it longer. And I would say, really? And I had never traveled across sea, because I have only traveled around the United States and to Mexico. So I was super excited, you guys. I loved it. I love the culture. I want to go back. I really do, because we wanted to go to Disneyland, but we just didn't have time anymore. And I'm a Disney fan, literally. I'm like a kid at heart when it comes to Disneyland. You guys, my skin looks so good in camera, but little do you guys know, I have like a few pimples here in here. I have been trying new routines, or like changing my products, or trying new products, and I feel like I'm starting to get to where I want to be, but I've been trying a lot of products, so that's why I haven't really done like a skincare routine, because I don't really have one set yet. We're moving on to the LuisTorres palette with Beautycreations, and we're gonna be using this dark brown right here. You really just want to keep it on the outer part and on the crease. You don't want to bring it anywhere near the inner part of your crease. You just want to keep it on the outer part just to give it more like a dimension to your eyes. You see how I'm keeping this dark brown here on the outer part of my crease? I am not bringing it down. I'm keeping it just on this outer part because you want to leave this front side with no dark brown. You just want to keep it just with the light bronzy color that we first put, because we're going to be putting the glitter there. And then you want to start pulling this dark, kind of like dark chocolate brown into the outer part here. I wanted to do something very like brown with it because it goes with anything that you wear. So I want it to be very universal for anyone that sees this makeup tutorial. And then I want to go back with the blending brush. It has no product. I'm just going to go back and really just blend out anything on that outer part right here. And blending it out down here as well. Really gently and soft. Next, we're still going to be using the same palette, and we're going to go in with kind of like this beigey color right here. We want like a color to really just kind of be like the base to our glitter. I'm going to be using like a flat brush like this, and I'm just going to be putting this just on this inner part of our eyelids. We just want to grab a brush and really blend it in. You don't want any like harsh lines in between the light color with this chocolate brown. Even though we're gonna go in with the glitter right now and we might have to do the same thing, you still just want to make sure you do these steps so the next eyeshadow you use or any glitter that you use has a better layer, like a better blending layer to lay on. So next we're gonna use the glitter. This is like my favorite freaking part, you guys. I love glitter. I am not gonna put it directly to my eyes because it's gonna be a lot and then you're not gonna be able to blend it in. So I'm just gonna put it directly on the back of my hand here, just like so. And I'm gonna be picking up a flat brush. I'm gonna grab a little bit in the back of my hand and start placing it on the inner part of my eyeshadow. Make sure your brush is really covered with that glitter. They are very pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way, and they do not move. Let me tell you guys, they do not move. So I love these. You really just want to pack it in. They do dry up very quick, so you want to work really fast with these glitter. Let me bring you guys closer to see if you guys can really like see how glittery looks. The camera does no justice to it because they're so freaking pretty in person. These are my go-to when it comes to like my prom girls because they love to have like that glitter. So I have a pretty good amount of these. I think I have the silver one, the pink one, and there's a purple one. Oh, that one's so pretty too. I'm telling you guys, it is so hard to like take them off because once they stay there, they stay there. They do not move. So what we want to do is the blending brush that we use is completely with no product, just whatever we used for the dark chocolate, and we just want to tap it in with that glitter. Make sure like, you know, it blends it in all together. We're gonna go in with an eyeliner, and yes, I brought you guys a little bit closer than in the beginning of the video so you guys can really see like the eye details. I'm gonna be using the NYX Epic Ink liner, and this one is in black. I'm gonna do a quick eyeliner. So I'm gonna go in with my concealer and a flat brush, and I'm really just gonna sharpen that eyeliner and clean it out, and then just tap it in with my finger to blend it out. So this is how we are looking with our eyeliners. Honestly, I think this is the best it's gonna get because I have been struggling a little bit with it, so we're just gonna move on. But I feel like they look very equal to each side, so as long as they look equal, we're good. All right, so moving on to our base, we're gonna go ahead and go in with our primer. I'm gonna be using the NYX Marsh Mellow primer, and then I'm adding basically all over my face because I love this marshmallow primer. It is so freaking good, you guys. It's very like hydrating. I'm gonna go ahead and use a color correct for my under eyes and a little bit here on the nose. I'm just so used to it, you guys, because I use them all the time. Even if I do like something very natural just with like concealer, I still use my color correctors. I'm just so used to them. I really want to try the new ones that just came out from NYX, which is so funny because last video I was just talking to you guys about how NYX had a brightening color corrector that I was obsessed with it, you guys, for so many years, and they discontinued it and they brought more color correctors out now. So I'm like, we gotta try them because like I gotta see if it's very good like the one I had before. Unfortunately, I don't have the one I had before to like do a comparison because I literally just finished it like last year, so I don't have any more of that. And then I'm just gonna tap it in with my finger. For foundation, I'm gonna be using my Luminous Silk from Armani. Since, you know, we have a lot of glowiness going into the eyes with the glitter, I said let's keep this glowy going with a glowy base, duh. And then I'm just using my Sephora brush foundation, and this one is on number 56, by the way. Lately I have just been using this one because it's pretty good. I like it. I don't even remember honestly the price for it. Sephora's brushes are pretty, I think, pricey, but have I tried good quality brushes that are less expensive? Of course I have, but they're still really good if you want like long lasting ones. But let me know what you guys did this year. What was like your favorite part? What was like your favorite adventure part that you did this year? Next year I do want to take more trips, but I'm thinking about where. I'm thinking I would love to go to Europe. That's another place I would love to go visit and like see. It's definitely in my travel list, but we'll see. You guys, I can't believe this year I'm gonna be 28. That's insane to me. Every time I turn another year, they're always like, so you're having kids this year? And I'm like, I don't know, you guys, I don't know. It will happen when it happens. Yo siempre digo, cuando Dios me lo dé, when God gives me that blessing, is because, you know, he gives it to me. But for now, I am content. I am happy how I am, and I'm blessed to be a tia. Let me know what you guys plan. Are you guys planning to like get married this year, or like are you guys planning like a business this year? Let me know because I would love to know. Next, we're moving on to our concealer. I'm using the same one, you guys, the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer, and I'm really just gonna go in on the bottom here, and then a little bit here, and then here, and here. I definitely gotta say, for the trends of this year though, the pink loose powder was definitely, I think, one of my favorite ones because also the blush that you go underneath your eyes. I think that's might stick a little bit around next year. A lot of people have been like cutting the ends of their eyebrows. Low-key, I've been wanting to do that, you guys, because I feel like it does lift up your face a little bit, but I don't know, I'm thinking about doing it. I'll think about it. I really want to use this blush right here. It's from Milani and it's in Chef Kiss, kind of like berry color, and it's so pretty for like this eye look because I don't really want like a lot on my blush, since like my eyes are gonna be like the main focus. I do gotta say, another thing about this year is that I started in a big makeup company, which honestly, when I went to makeup school, because I was self-taught by seeing like YouTube and practicing on my sisters, on my mom, but once I really wanted to take this career, like, okay, you know what, let me learn from more people that have a lot more knowledge, because like as a makeup artist you keep growing. So I went to a class and I loved it. I got taught by makeup director from Glimlight. She's amazing, by the way, you guys. Her name is Evie. She was very like knowledge in makeup, and I learned so much from her. And one thing I do gotta say is this year I accomplished a lot with that, because I got a dream job that I never thought I would get, because a lot of people would say it's so hard to get into MAC. You have to be like one of the best makeup artists, and I'm a MAC now. So I do gotta say I did accomplish that, because I'm very proud of myself, because now I'm like doing makeup in a big company. Like, that's insane to me. I never thought I would work in a big company like that, and I love it. I'm very proud of myself for, you know, reaching that gold, that like personal gold. And it has taught me a lot, you guys. I've learned so much from like the makeup artist I have worked with. So our powder we're going to be using is the Hourglass powder. And make sure you really do tap underneath your eyes, blend it in before you go in with the powder to set it in place. I'm basically gonna put it in the areas that I tend to get a little bit oily, which is on my T-zone area. That's where I tend to be a little bit oily. So I'm gonna be using the face palette from LuisTorres with Beautycreation. So I'm gonna go just with the contour for this time. I went in to contour my nose, like the sides here and then a little bit here on the tip. I used the Juvia's Place bronzer, and I used this one down here because I wanted a little bit more cooler tone for my nose contour. I'm gonna go in with a blush. This is from MAC. It's called Breath of Plum. It's one of my favorite ones. Kind of like literally a plum, like a purple plum color to your cheeks. It is like gorgeous. Next, I'm gonna go in with this Revolution Makeup Blend-In Ultra Bronze. You guys, it's an OG bronzer, but I love it. It's so freaking good. I really want to be bronzy today. And then I want to go in with my foundation powder and really just tap it in here, kind of like blend out any foundation with like the blush that we just put in the bronzer, just on this outer part. Whatever my foundation brush has, that's what I'm just using to tap this outer part here, just to like blend it even seamlessly more. Next, we're gonna go back in with our powder. I'm gonna use this to sharpen my bronzer and also my nose while this bakes. We want to move on to our lashes. I'm gonna be using the Kiss and Sew Real. So this is how we are looking with lashes, looking stunning. What we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this powder that we have, and for that I'm gonna be using my Studio from MAC. You can use the powder to remove it as well, like the powder that you were using if you don't have like a pressed powder. So I'm actually gonna be using two pressed powders. I'm gonna be using the Kat Von D Shade Plus Light in Medium. I'm only gonna be using the light one here to brush out like the underneath of my eyes because I want them pretty bright. And then I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix in NC45, and I'm going to be using this to brush out everything that I have on the bottom of my bronzer. So for my lip liner, I'm going to be using the LuisTorres with Beautycreation, Keep It Glamorous. And I'm going to go in with a lipstick from MAC. It's called Cream de Nude. I want to go in with a gloss. I'm going to go in with this one from Doe Color. And then we want to set it with our setting spray. This one is from Fix Plus. And this is the final look right here. It turned out freaking gorgeous, you guys. Try it out, let me know how it goes. But yeah, this was the last video of 2023, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and also try to recreate it. If you guys want to use another glitter, then go for it, but let me know if you guys try it, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.